Hello everyone, my name is Nick, and I did my Web 2.0 on Artrage, the actual website. This is offered as a paid app for iPhone, iPad, and Android. Now, I do recommend getting this for either your desktop, or your iPad. The reason why I don't suggest getting it for your iPhone or Android is because the screen can be a little small, so it's kind of hard to do some minor details. This is a painting app. Pretty cool. Kind of, you can take painting on the go and stuff like that. For people that are artsy like myself, that, always want to put something down on paper, or you get bored or you can start doodling, this is the app that is basically for that. As long as you have your iPad, you can paint, you can draw, you can sketch, you can airbrush, anything. It's a really cool app. You can get creative with certain art tools. Now, these are certain paintings. It is offered for the desktop, like I said. Here are the features that it is at, or here are the products that it's for. Now, the cool thing on the website is it'll teach you like learning how to paint, to draw, you can use watercolor, oil pencil, stuff like that. You can actually try it for a free demo, which isn't bad, and it'll pull it up on your desktop here. And it also tells you which products that the Artrage does offer. They have purchase links for customer information, stuff like that. There is a community. They have art forums, featured artists that have painted tremendous looking art on using this app. They're here to help you. Now, there's also a thing for educational software. Let's click on this. This is an education course. Now, I wanted to show you, Artrage is widely used as a teaching tool. And the reason I say that is because after going over our digital natives, digital immigrants, everything is becoming digital. So, with iPads and desktops available to almost every student that go to school, what we can do is we can input this or purchase this product, and we can upload it, install it into a computer, and you can attach a trackpad with the stylus, and we can actually get students to draw or to paint, to sit down. These are little things that kids have done. Obviously, kids ages 5 to 15 took turns doing it in square. It's something to get little kids to spark the creativity, and you never know what they can come up with. Cool little things just like this. They do offer, you can actually get a quote and purchase in bulk, especially for art teachers that want to upload it on several computers. You can email for a quote. They have short courses, schools, higher education resources, testimonies, etc. It's actually really cool, and I really recommend it, especially for teachers that are looking for ways to implement more art and to spark creativity for students. I was one of those that my teacher allowed me to, kind of paint on paper, draw on paper, so it sparked my creativity. I haven't stopped since. I still paint and draw on a regular basis. I'm always doodling. It's like I gotta have a pencil in my hand. Anyway, I have to get off topic. I want to tell you, Artrage 4 is for the actual desktop. Now, it is $49.90 for the desktop. Which, if you're always on the computer and you want to paint on the computer, I think it's a great investment. But this is one single painting, which is pretty cool. Sailboat, a couple of Vikings. It's awesome. And they will give you feedback from artists if you have any questions. There's so much that's offered through this product. So who can use Artrage? Anyone can use Artrage, starting from beginners. If you're new to painting and drawing, you can just begin to mess with it. Teachers, art teachers especially, like I said, we can get kids and actually let them draw on the computer. Something, some might like, some might not like. Now we have traditional artists. A new thing is becoming digital artists with traditional artists. You can't take a canvas and a paintbrush and easel with you everywhere. So, if you have it on your iPad and it's an idea you want to put down on a canvas, this app allows you to do that. So a lot of artists are starting to do this, and what they'll do is they'll actually export them and have them printed off onto a canvas or paper, and then they actually come back. This is an oil-based paint app, and what they'll do is they'll take oil paints and they'll actually put them on the real canvas with either a brush or a palette knife, and it kind of gives it that texture. It's actually really cool. So you can take your paintings from a little small square of the iPad and put it on the actual canvas. You know, and if you want to get it for the desktop, what kind of computer do you need, the software, everything like that is offered on this website. What I really want to show you is I actually have it for iPad. I use it just about every day. The Artrage for iPad. I mean, this is actual painting. Look at the texture, the blending, all that is just really incredible. So, a couple more paintings. You'll have a toolbar with your reference tools down this side. You have the actual color palette. You know, you can actually import pictures and you can create everything you kind of want. You know, this is kind of like a collage type stuff. Like I said, here's your toolbar. It comes with a flat brush, watercolor brush, airbrush, palette knife, paint roller, a tube of paint, a pencil, felt pen, a marker, a crayon. Not too sure what that is. This is some glitter. You'll have an eraser. Not too sure what this one is. And you'll have a bucket of paint. And your color wheel kind of ends here. So whatever color you're using, the color pops up in the bottom right corner. I want to show you some features for the iPad as well. Like I said, you have your oil brush, paint roller, a palette knife. And when you're actually painting with either a watercolor brush, it'll actually come out like a watercolor on the canvas. And the cool thing about the canvas is you can choose between canvas and paper. And you can choose to make it wet or dry, especially to get that watercolor effect. Now with the oil brush, you will actually see these strokes as you're painting. It's pretty awesome. And you have your paint tube. When you do use it, it will come out as a tube of paint, just like this. So take your palette knife. This is a smart app. And what I mean by that is that when you blend colors, it actually understands how to blend the colors. Red and blue make purple, which is pretty cool. Never seen that before in an art app. You can also sketch and draw like you have your pencil. So you can do chalk, crayon, your ink pen, your felt pen, plug fill. If you want to change the back color of the canvas, you know, you choose the color, say blue. Click on the bucket, you click on the back of the canvas, and it changes the entire canvas to blue color, and you can actually see the texture from the paint. Pretty cool. You have presets and settings. I don't know too much about these presets and settings. I'm still trying to get the hang of it, but like I said, you can change the paper from wet to dry. I usually just leave it at default settings. It doesn't really make a difference for me, to be honest. Unless I'm doing watercolor, I'll just change it to wet. Now you do have your color picker where you can change your tints and tones. This will be your secondary color, your primary color. You know, kind of helps out here. So the further down you go to the bottom of the page, the darker the colors get. You know, it's kind of mix and match. You can also, there's a cool feature, you can italicize. So if we come up here, I'll have to show you. But you can italicize the paint, so that way you get a cool little metal looking effect. Canvas and paper, like I said, you can change it between the properties, and it actually gives you these brush strokes. You can feel like you're painting on canvas. Tracing the references, you can actually put a picture on the canvas, and you can decide to paint it. You can put it in the top right hand corner, and you can look at it as if you're actually painting on the canvas to mimic the photo. You can blend, you can layer as many things as you want. You can change the opacity and the transparency of preservation. You can blend more with watercolor blends. Now the user interface is pretty easy to use once you get a hold of it, or once you get a hang of it, excuse me. Everything will be to the bottom as far as your reference board, and your tool board is just the top left. And you can hide it by clicking on the bottom left, and your color wheel is on the bottom right. Like I said, you can import, export photos. You can import from your photo library and copy a painting, or input and kind of smooth one out with the palette knife, which is actually really cool, and turn that photo into a painting. So, it's pretty awesome. Let me show you. I want to show you some of the iPad gallery, or the screenshots for that matter, just to show you how in-depth this is. So like I said, here's your toolbar. You have your settings, your preferences. With this one right here, I want to say this is where you can actually save them to your gallery. And you'll have an undo button here when you're painting it to it up. Or you have a redo, so say I take a mark of bright red and it goes across right here by accident. Well, I can actually undo it by clicking here. And I want to say you get up to 50 undos, which is pretty cool. But if I do want that bright red streak and actually undid it, I can just go back right here, redo it, and that bright red streak is back again. This folder right here in the middle is where you can actually export images to have them printed off. So once you're done, you just click here, it'll save it automatically. It'll end up in your gallery, and you can choose to export it or not. There's a help button in case you have any questions. You can layer, you can pinpoint where you want things to land. You can import photos here to actually paint over them. And the same thing with this one. This is another layering and photo import tool. But I mean, just check this out. I mean, you can see the actual texture. Like, if somebody actually really painting this on canvas, and it's awesome that you can actually see brush strokes. Something for digital apps. Here's another one. Like I said, you can change the settings, things to dry, stuff like that, the size of brushes, and it's incredible. Here's what I was talking about with your metallicizing and your paint wheel, everything like that. It's cool. Tracing references, you can import a picture and you can try to copy it. Same type of concept. Another one I just want to show you is for blending. I mean, just look how smart this app is. It actually pulls the colors together like the way you would actually do it on the true canvas. There's a community. They do have forums and galleries. There are featured artists, links, anything you would like. For those of you that are, painters or artists like myself, and you want to try this app, give it a shot. I mean, it's $4.99 for iPad, which isn't bad, especially if you're going to use it a lot. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I'm using it just about every day since I've downloaded it. I love to paint. I love to draw, and this app it's so convenient that I can pull out my iPad and, hey, I want to do a little drawing. I want to do a little painting. Here I go. But this is Artrage, and even for those of you that are thinking about considering trying it, give it a shot. It's actually really calm. It's soothing, it's relaxing. That's why I like art. It kind of uses the mind a little bit to be creative. One last thing before I go, I wanted to show you. On the home page, there's Artrage tutorial videos, which is oils and Artrage. This is all oil paint. But there's a gentleman here that has about 5 videos that shows you how to do little cool tricks and tips. He has a stylus pen that he paints with. He's actually really good. But these are cool little things that you can learn from him. But this is my Web 2.0 tutorial on Artrage. Give it a shot, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I hope some of you actually pick up painting and art and spark that creativity. You guys have a good one.